Can you believe that the cops in Timmins potentially, they think, they look at me and they think, you're going on the internet talking about how you were in care, but you're only going based off of what your mother says. That they think that. Right now they look at me and they go, you're talking about how you were in care, but you're only going based off of what your mother says. But meanwhile, I met Russell and he screamed out, "We don't care about you!" And I met Terry. And she told me, you know who abused you? Joe Birch. That's what Ernie said. But Ernie can't write a letter because he doesn't want to get his name. Because he was always away. And that would have been fine. Look at a lot of men like Joe, they can't touch a kid. You know why? Because they're afraid of what the uncles and the aunts will do. Joe, at the end, when I came here when I was 15, he said, your family's fucked. Yeah, well, that's why you chose us. You chose to date a woman who had a kid. Date a woman who had a kid with no father around and the family's fucked up, and then you're not afraid. That's why it's so important that you were the opposite of how you were. That's why it's so important for me to be complaining. But the cops go, you're only going based off of what your mother said. I want you to consider this, officers. I'm not just going based off of what my mother says. I'm going based off of what Ernie said. And that's corrupt if they want to turn around and go, are you sure you want to go based off of what Ernie said? Because Ernie's also saying this. We'll charge you. We're going to charge you if you say that it's Ernie. Because if Ernie's saying that, then that's true. Maybe this is true also, what he's saying now. And if it's your mother, and it's not true what your mother's saying, if it's your mother, and it's not true what your mother's saying, well then what else isn't true? Maybe everything she told you, and you're only going based off of what she told you. Oh, and if you're going to want to go back with Ernie, well, good luck with that, because if it's Ernie, then is it true what he's saying now? And that's the end of that.